Hey guys, it's Rosie or Top of Bricks here again with another video. Today we are going to be doing a part 2 of the LEGO Harry Potter sets that need remakes. So again, like last time, these sets are going to be at all different price points, so it's as if I was in charge of making the next wave of LEGO Harry Potter sets. This is what it would look like. So if you missed part 1, then I have a link in the description below where you can go and check that out. So without further ado, let's continue this list of the past LEGO Harry Potter sets that need remaking today. So the first one on our list would be the Battle of Hogwarts. Now, you may not remember, but there was a set that came out back in 2011 called just simply Hogwarts, but this set was based off of the Deathly Hallows where the battle takes place. That's why you can blow up part of the bridge in an explosion. This is the only reference to the second great wizarding battle that LEGO has ever made, and considering it plays such a huge and crucial part in the story, I think there's definitely justification to do it again. So back in 2011 this set retailed for £50 and $50, and it came with a bunch of figures including a Death Eater. However, my version would be less than this. I would retail a new Battle of Hogwarts set for probably £19.99 or $24.99 and have it a similar size to the Room of Requirement set which we got in 2019. I would include 4 minifigures being Voldemort with Nagini, Narcissa Malfoy with Lucius Malfoy but all sort of roughed up and with a beard like we see in the Deathly Hallows, as we haven't had that version of him before. And I would also include Neville with all the cuts and bruises holding the Sword of Gryffindor. The build for this set would be part of the courtyard with a function where you can blast the wall apart, similarly to the Battle of Takodama set which was released for the Star Wars theme back in 2016. I think this would be a great cheap set which I think most LEGO Harry Potter fans would pick up mainly for the minifigures. And LEGO would ideally make this set when they came on to doing the Deathly Hallows set soon into the future. The next set on our list will be the Rescue from the Mer People. This set was initially released back in 2005 and retailed for just £15 or $20. However, I would up this set's scale and price to £50 and $60. This set provides such an opportunity to get unique and interesting figures, so in the minifigure department I'd go all out with 10 minifigures. I would include Harry, Cedric, Fleur, Sharkhead, Crumb with 2 Mer People, one of them being the Mer King. For the sleepy figures I would include Ron, Hermione, Gabrielle and Cho Chang. All 10 of these figures would be unique due to the special printing and accessories the figures would need to have, and I think this would be undoubtedly the main draw for this set. For the build itself, I would gear this towards more the adults and have a similar structure to last time but just make it much taller so it would look fantastic on display. We're really short of Goblet of Fire sets since the LEGO Harry Potter revamp in 2018, and I think a set like this would be a much appreciated addition to that sub-theme. Next up on our list is another Goblet of Fire set, that being the Durmstrang Ship. This set was first released back in 2005 and retailed for just £40 and $50. I'd make this set slightly bigger and mark it up to around £75 or $85. It would include a few figures like Karkaroff, Crumb and a couple more students, but really the minifigures aren't going to be the big attraction here, unlike the last set. The attraction is going to be the build itself. We would be getting a ship which houses the darkest school of wizardry in the world, so imagine all of the dark stuff that this ship keeps secret in its interior that we as the viewer don't see. In this set, LEGO could possibly build a dark and mysterious interior with a liberal use of dangerous potions and the like to really give us that vibe when we build that set. I think it would be something interesting to see, just for example, what Karkaroff's office looks like on this ship. Yeah, I think this would be a really well received addition to people's LEGO Harry Potter collection. So the next set on our list is going to be the Shrieking Shack. This set I'd retail for £100 or $120, so the official version of the set retailed for just £40 and $50, just like the Durmstrang Ship, and it came with 4 minifigures being Harry, Wolfhead Lupin, Sirius Black and Peter Pettigrew. Now naturally, because my version would be over double the price, I would add some extra minifigures, those being Hermione with her Time Turner piece, Snape with the invisibility cloak and Ron with a double-sided face, one side being in pain and anguish due to his broken leg. I would also change out Wolfhead Lupin to have just a normal Lupin figure, then a completely separate brand new mould for him in wolf form. The same would go for Sirius Black of course, where we would have a new dog mould with brand new printing. For the build itself, it would be a more detailed version than last time. I'd probably use similar techniques to what the designer used when making the 2020 Burrow set, where the building is tilted. I'd definitely use that technique for the Shrieking Shack build as well. This set would be an ideal expansion to the new Hogsmeade Village set, which has just come out in June of this year, and funnily enough, the designer of the Hogsmeade Village set hinted in an interview that an expansion for Hogsmeade, such as the Shrieking Shack, may be on the horizon. I'll leave a link to the video where I covered this news in the description below. And finally, for our last remake suggestion, we have a Diagon Alley DDC expansion, and that's going to be Knockturn Alley. A version of Knockturn Alley was released back in 2003, but let's just be honest with ourselves here, it was garbage. Some years later in 2011, however, there was a Borgin and Burke's Knockturn Alley featured in the Diagon Alley set of that year, and that building looked fantastic. Essentially, this set would be an expansion which slots nicely into the Knockturn Alley archway section, perpendicular to Diagon Alley. It would consist of 2 base plates with Borgin and Burke's on one side, with a couple small dark shops on the other. This set would ideally have a retail price of £150 and $180, and would include a bunch of minifigures who were present around Knockturn Alley in the films. So these figures would be Harry with the broken glasses, Fenrir Greyback, Bellatrix Lestrange, one unknown Death Eater, one unknown Snatcher, one Dark Witch, ideally the one who was trying to lure Harry in the Chamber of Secrets. Then I'd round off with 3 more shopkeepers, including Mr. Borgin. I have intentionally left off key characters due to their appearance in the Diagon Alley set, and I don't think LEGO would give us a repeat figure in an expansion set, so that's the reason why I did that. These other figures I had in mind were Draco and Lucius Malfoy, as well as Hagrid, but yeah, like I said, we already got those figures in the Diagon Alley set. And that about wraps up this part 2 video of LEGO Harry Potter sets which need a remake. If you think I've left any out, then let me know down in the comments below. Also let me know if you would buy any of these sets if LEGO put them on sale today. So thank you guys for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.